Kelly's trapped in the closet on Ukulele, Chapter 8. Policeman gets in his car. He gets right on the phone, backing up, shaking his head, saying, "Let me get my crazy ass home." And his wife picks up and says, "Darling, where you been? I've been worried about you." He says, "Policeman says, honey, I can't wait to tell you what I've been going through." She says, "Are you okay?" "Yes." "Do you need anything?" "No." "Well, I baked you a pie, your favorite cherry." He says, "I'll be there soon. Sorry I left you hanging." "That's okay, baby, take your time, don't worry about it, still got some cleaning." And meanwhile, back at Rosie's house, she's telling it all. Said, "I knew it was something about that policeman. I thought I cut loose my dogs." And Gwendolyn looks at her and says, "Miss Rosie, you are nuts." And I said, "All I want to know is, what you gonna do with that spatula?" And they all laughed. Twan says she's a G, no doubt. Let's head back over to the policeman's house. Pulls up in the garage. She didn't expect for him to come that soon. She opens the door, walks in and says, "I was in the restroom." And he says, "What you say that for?" And she says, "I don't know." And he looks at her and says, "What you all jittery for?" And she says, maybe it's my time of the month." And he says, maybe it's your time of the month." And she says, "You know what I mean, because I know it came out your mouth." He says, "You says maybe." She says, "Baby." They walk in the house. He tries to lead him upstairs, but he goes straight to the kitchen. She goes, "Hon, I bought you some pears." And he says, "I'm gonna heat this chicken." And he turns around thinking to himself with this weird look on her face, and he says, "Girl, what's wrong with you? Why you walking back and forth pacing?" And she's thinking to herself, "What am I gonna say?" Because the truth of the matter is, she just slept with the man today. And instead he called her name. "Bridget, I know you hear me," but she can't turn around because the truth on her face, you will see it. She says, "Bridget, yes, look at me." Bridget turns around and says, "What you got up your sleeve?" She's scared out of her mind. She's stuttering and shaking. She's still talking about those pears. He says, "Girl, I done told you, I'm not going up no stairs." Now we got a funny feeling, and something just don't seem right. And he looks at her while she's backing up and he says, "With all my might, woman, I swear I'm gonna shoot somebody if you've been doing wrong." But little did he know that somebody was right there in his home. Home, 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 home. Home. Daily Uke is fan-funded by fine folks like you. So please like, share, and donate at dailyuke.com. Hooray!